Yo, what's going on, everybody? This is your boy, the one and only Honcho J23, coming to you live with episode 193. I want to take this opportunity right now to thank you guys for joining me on today's podcast. It's gonna really be a dope show. We got another dope guest in the building. He goes by the name of Real King Jaden. We're gonna chop it up with him, learn some things about him, then we're gonna jump right into it. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode 193 of Independent Scene Podcast. It's yours truly, Honcho J, and my guest King Jaden. Let's get it.
Oh,
What up, my boy?
what up, my dog? What you been up to?
Cooling, man. Working, man. How you, man?
Cooling, man. Cooling, sitting back.
Hey, I feel ya. Hey, I've been seeing you doing your thing, boy. I'm proud of you, man.
Thank you, bro. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Most definitely, most definitely. Well, first of all, man, like I said, I want to welcome you to the show, man. It's your first time being up here, man. So I definitely want to say, hey, I salute you for that. You know what I'm saying? Definitely appreciate you, man, for tapping in with me.
Oh, yeah.
Real quick, introduce yourself to the people, man. Then we're going to jump right into it.
Man, I'm the real King Jaden, the Prince of the Ville. Been doing it for 4 years, the hottest youngin' in the Carolinas, hottest youngin' in Fayetteville.
Most definitely. Most
Yeah.
definitely. All right, so real quick, we just gonna go ahead and jump into it, man. So real quick, I gotta ask you, man. Music. Where did music all start for you?
All right, so my uncle homegirl was an artist,
Oh,
and she like knew my dad in the military, so it was like a real long time thing. So I was young, and I was seeing them rap, seeing them going to Atlanta, Houston, they just going out. So I'm like 8. I'm like, I want to rap, I want to do it. So if you go back, my first song I ever recorded was "Wanna Do." I
okay.
don't know if you heard that.
I haven't. I gotta go. I gotta go and check it out.
It's on you. It's on my YouTube. That's the first song I ever did.
Okay. Okay.
So I had did that song, and we ended up signing like a little record, like a record label deal and stuff. And she ended up leaving.
Okay.
So I was basically like, I was like blindsided, and I was out of town, so I ain't know.
Right.
So I was like, I'm not gonna stop. I can't stop. I'm gonna have to keep going.
Right.
So mind you, it's 4 years ago. So I'm 8. My mom, she like, all right, you could do it. But at the time, we weren't paying for studio session because it was a family member.
Right.
So she was like, if you really gonna take it serious, you're gonna have to take it serious because I'm actually throwing out the bread to do it. So I was like, all right, let's go. And now we here.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And like I said, you've been on the roll ever since, man. Like I said, I've been watching you, man.
Yeah.
I've been sitting back in the cut watching you, man. I'm loving what I'm seeing from you, dog. Like for you to be as young as you are, man, and out here doing it, man. You doing your thing.
I
So
appreciate it, bro.
I gotta ask, man. Out of being in this industry, man. Being able to do music the way that you do, man. What makes you so different? What makes you so unique from all the other artists out here?
Man, cause I'm just coming up straight off the dome and I'm not doing it. How can I say what I'm trying to say? I'm not doing it just to do it.
Right.
I got a reason behind why I'm doing it, and like I really got real issues, you feel me, while I'm doing it. So yeah, like I'm just not doing it to do it.
Okay, okay. So let me ask you this. So now, with your family being behind your mom, mainly being your main support, what I'm saying, one of your biggest supporters, man. What is that like, having your moms, help guide you through your career?
Man, I love it. Like I love it. Like I'm glad she actually seen what I'm trying to do and actually put the money behind it. And I can say having a momager is hard. Cause your mom and it's still your manager. But
Right,
I love it though, cause it's like I can never feel like I'm being misled or that I'm being played. Cause it's
right,
like I can't be how.
right,
Like it's not like you could be doing contracts behind my back, but we live in the same house. You feel me? So it's
right,
like
right.
I feel like it's better to have it in the family.
Okay, okay. Real quick, by the way, for people that may not know, how old are you, by the way?
14. I just turned 14 this year.
Okay, okay, okay. So like I said, you guys make sure if you're not paying attention, y'all need to pay attention. Man,
Oh
for
yeah.
doing this thing out here. So let me ask you this, man. So, you know, with all the shows that you've done, all the performances that you've done, like out of your career as a whole, what's been the most rewarding about being in this profession?
Um, I could say being able being able to really like touch people's hearts and stuff.
Right, right.
Like I could tell you this story. So my dad, he out in Virginia. He out in Virginia, and one of his friends' kids listen to my music, and
Okay.
they like eight, nine, and he was like his aunt was saying they'd rather him listen to my music than other people's music that's cussing and other stuff. So like, I really feel like kids can come and listen to my music.
Hmm.
So I feel like that's why I really like doing it. I could touch out to other people.
Okay, okay. So that led me to my next question because I was going to ask, when you put out this music and you put out these lyrics, man, what is the message behind the music behind you?
The music behind me is really just be yourself. Don't care what nobody say. Um, and just know somebody always, not all the time, but somebody always is going through almost the same thing you're going through. So it's always somebody you could talk to and just, like being yourself. So yeah.
Okay, okay. So let me ask you this. So now I want to kind of go a little bit deeper, a little bit. So now I want to ask you about your influences. Who have been some of your influences out here in this music game?
So boom. I ain't gonna lie. I recently just got a new influence.
Okay,
I did. But I'm gonna say that one, and I'm gonna say the first one.
okay,
The first one is Lecrae.
okay.
Like I met Lecrae when I like first was coming up, and he really inspired because I read his book. I don't know if you ever read it, and
Right.
he came from like a hard time, and it's like he really put all that into his music. And
Okay.
even with him being a Christian rapper, he still know how to talk about what he want to talk about and not use cuss words and stuff.
Right, right,
So
right.
Lecrae and Moray.
Okay.
Cause seeing somebody come from where I'm from and knowing the backstory behind it and being able to talk to him face to face about some of his situations and some of my situations really make me look up to him way more than
Okay.
anybody. Well, not really anybody, but I really look up to him.
Okay. Okay. So real quick, talk us a little bit about your growing up and what was growing up like for you as a kid and then finally growing up and then coming into your own as a man. Like what's that been like for you?
Not I wouldn't say hard, but when I was younger, I used to be in Smithfield and Johnson County a lot.
Okay.
With my grandma and my great grandma, and it was really like I feel like I had a good up and like I really had good parents and like good up and coming and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And then my grandma ended up passing in 2013, and
Wow.
it was like I was in second or third grade, so that brought me like a lot of pain and stuff. And like I can't say my mama really tried. Like my mama doing the best.
Right.
Like when I say the
Right.
best, like the best I have seen, like for real. Cause my uncle. So growing up, I really ain't have my dad, but
Mm-hmm.
I had a stepdad,
Okay.
and we got along, but we really didn't get along on the best terms. And my
Okay.
uncle ended up coming into my life as soon as my dad had left.
Okay.
So it was kind of like I had a better relationship with my uncle than anybody else.
Okay.
Not than my mama, but anybody else.
Right. Right.
'Cause my mama could tell you, anybody could tell you in my family, me and my uncle are just like this, and we act just alike. And shoot, people even say we look alike because he got on my mama nerves the whole time she was with me. So it was like, shoot,
Okay.
he'll tell you,
Hey,
man.
hey, hey, that's how it be sometimes. You know what I mean? That's when you had it when you had those genes in your family. It kind of run like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
All right.
for
So
sure.
now let me ask you this, man. And I'm pretty sure you've been following it, man. But we've been having these versus battles, man. And the two creators of the joint
Oh
is about to go
man.
head to head. And then we've had some iconic battles. So who are you hyped about seeing right about now?
Um, I ain't even gonna lie. That Bow Wow and Soldier Boy, John.
Okay. Okay.
But hold up. So dang, let me think. A real good one, I'm not gonna lie. I like to see Cardi and Nicki
Okay.
go head to head.
Okay. I can see.
Cause at the beginning of Cardi, like, um, her career, they did have like that competition vibes, and then Nicki Minaj had left, so it was like we didn't really get to see it. But that'd be a real dope one right there. Cardi B and Nicki Minaj.
Okay, I could definitely see that. I could definitely see that going down. All right, so now, on to some other news, switching gears for a second. We recently had, the tragic loss, iconic superstar legend, DMX. I'm pretty sure you listened to DMX growing up.
Yeah.
So I gotta ask, man, where were you and what was going through your mind when you heard about X?
Man, actually, I was at the house, and it kind of hit me hard because my grandma, she like that's one of her favorite artists.
Okay.
So she ain't believe it. I ain't gonna lie, she ain't believe it when I first had told her. She
Right.
was like DMX. So I ended up seeing it, and when I seen he actually had passed, that jump was like, dang, cause every time I start really listening to an artist hard,
Hmm.
something happened.
Right.
Cause I started listening as soon as I started listening to King Von too. Rest in peace, King Von.
Most definitely.
He ended up passing. So it was like, dang, every time I started listening to an artist hard, something even ended up happening. But
Right.
DMX was like a real talented man.
Facts. Big fact. Okay.
Rest in peace.
So look, let me ask you this, man. So for all the young and up and coming artists like yourself who are coming up and rising through the ranks and really doing your thing, what advice can you give other future up and coming artists like yourself that wants to chase after this dream?
Be yourself. Make sure you don't grow up too fast.
Okay.
And then it's never no competition.
Big
It's not a competition, okay? This is not basketball. It's not football. It's not a competition. And I feel like not going off topic, but I feel like if more kid artists came together, it
Mhm.
would be a whole much bigger scene.
Right, right.
So yeah, I just really like that's the main thing. Like, make sure you stay yourself. Definitely make sure you stay in school. Make sure you pay attention in school. Yes, I am in school. Yes, but just make sure you stay on top of other things, and you not just a rapper. Like, you
Right.
can reach out to other things and do different things other than rapping.
Okay, okay. So let me ask you this. As a young rapper, and in the ranks, man, do you ever get any time to sleep at all with everything that you got going on?
Oh yeah, for sure. I love to sleep. But the thing is, you gotta hop back up and be ready to do it again and again and again and again.
So it's almost like a
So,
like a repeated cycle for you.
yes, sir.
Okay, okay. So now again, switching gears, speaking on social media, how has social media been treating you? You know what I'm saying? With now being this, not being an artist and being able to promote your music.
Social media has really been treating me good. Like, I ain't had no problems with it. One thing I can say, them haters, man, y'all be thinking y'all be doing something, man. Y'all don't be doing nothing. You
Mhm.
just make me go 10 times harder and 10 times better than I already was.
Big
And like social media, my stepdad, he really be telling me like I need to start being more into social media, like TikTok, YouTube, and
right,
that's what like up and coming artists is.
right.
Make sure you do different things like TikTok, because that plenty of artists done blew off TikTok,
Mhm.
YouTube. You can get millions off YouTube, so it's like make sure you stay on all these platforms and stay in their face, and make sure you don't let nobody knock you off your ground. But yeah.
Exactly. Okay, so my other three things I want to kind of get into real quick, man, is again being your age, man, being 14, I'm pretty sure you've seen some things in your life, what I'm saying, growing up and coming up, but now with the way the world is now, how are you taking in all of what's going on currently around the world? I mean, I'm pretty sure you probably stay in your own lane, but how do you manage and process all of what's transpiring right now?
I really just be taking everything in, and like I know this is what I'm gonna say. Just the streets don't love you.
Right.
That's one thing. And blood is thicker than water. And that's like just make sure you know who is who.
Right.
And everybody ain't who they say they are, and everybody ain't your friend.
Right. Right. So
And that's go ahead,
go
go
ahead.
ahead. And that's one thing like I really learned, like really looking into everything that I have seen and have witnessed, that everybody ain't your friend and they'll say they cool with you, but when it's really down to it, who really with you? Like who gonna be checking on your mama and all this, like
Right.
so yeah.
Okay.
Everybody
Okay.
ain't your
So,
friend.
and I was going to ask you too, because that brought me to my second question too. Was what has been the best piece of advice that you've gotten in life that has helped keep you motivated?
Um the best advice the best advice I got was from Lecrae. And it was actually he told me make sure I stay on my grind, and he the one that really told me when you really blow up, you really gonna see who is who.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And I could say he really told me really just stay on your grind and don't let nobody knock you off your pivot, because they not gonna be the ones paying your bills. They not gonna be the ones making sure your family's straight.
Right. Right.
So yeah.
Okay. Okay. And so, last but not least, 10 to 15 years from now, where are we going to be seeing the real King Jaden? What's next for the real King Jaden?
What's next 10 to 15 years? First off, I'm gonna be really working hard.
Okay.
I'm gonna say this summer, y'all really gonna see me a lot. Like, I got a clothing brand, been cutting grass. Like, I'm really trying to reach out into different things. Like, I could cook. I know how to work on the grill. So it's like I'm telling you, hey, we gonna have to get together and do like a little cooking show or something. Like,
We'll have to.
hey,
Okay.
cause like, I really be like I'm into a lot of things, so y'all really gonna see me doing a lot of stuff, and especially 10 to 15 years, y'all especially gonna see me in a Hellcat. I'm gonna say that for sure. I'm
Okay.
gonna be in one of them. Okay, but nah, hey, 10 to 15 years, hopefully I got a meal and I'm sitting on something good, and I got my mama and my family straight.
Most definitely. That's the most important part. Okay. So now, as we're coming down to the ending of the show, man, I gotta ask, man. So, what can we be expecting next from you? Musically.
Musically, y'all can be expecting my song dang. Oh, my song, Out the Hood.
Okay.
That song was recorded by QDH. Shout
Okay.
out to QDH. And y'all should be expecting a documentary soon.
Okay. Okay. Doc.
Yeah. I'm definitely gonna try to get out another mixtape or another album this year.
Okay. Okay. I feel that. I feel that. Well, you guys, definitely make sure you guys tap in. And real quick, where can people follow and tap in with you at?
Instagram, The Real King Jaden. You can hear new music, more music, old music on iTunes, Spotify, everything. The Real King Jaden. My album on iTunes, The Real King Jaden, Going Crazy. YouTube, like I said, The Real King Jaden. Snapchat, The Real King Jaden. Everything, The Real King Jaden.
Yes, sir. Okay, okay. Well, you guys make sure you follow. Make sure you guys tap in. Also, I want to while I'm live, I want to go ahead and invite you to my showcase going down. It's gonna be going down June 14th from 6 to 9. You
Okay.
know what I'm saying? I love to have you in the building. You know what I mean?
Where you gonna send me the you got a flyer?
Yeah, I got the flyer. I'm gonna send you the flyer after this live. I'm gonna send you the flyer so that way you can pop out.
All right, bet. My manager sitting right here, so she said we most likely gonna be out there.
Most definitely. Okay, tell moms I said what's good. You know what I'm saying? Let her know. Hey, mom. Most definitely, most definitely. But like I said, bro, I definitely appreciate you for, like I said, for tapping in with us. And ladies and gentlemen, this has been my time. I am your host, Hunter J23, live from Independent Scene Podcast. I want to
Okay.
thank my man, the real King Jaden, for popping in with us, chopping it up right here on episode.
Thank you for having me, man.
You know what I'm saying? Make sure you guys stay tuned. I will be dropping this episode on YouTube, so make sure you guys go check the YouTube for the link.
Okay.
Dropping it. And until then, I will see you guys next time on another edition, Independent Scene Podcast. We out of here, guys.
We out.
Yeah,
Hey, thank you for having me, boss man.
most definitely, bro. Anytime.
Hey, all right. We're gonna be connecting real soon.
Let's do it. You already know. Let's do
I bet.
it. Bet.
Bet.